Start timer, and we are back. And after a lot of digging through GitHub, I've actually figured it out, and it is the Twilight. Oddly enough, apparently the Twilight Forest progress unlocks this like chest loot ability. Well, I had no idea that it gated it at all. Usually, I just go to the Twilight anyways, and I never went out of my way to make the portal, so, I guess had I done this earlier, I would have, had it figured out, but, yeah, I guess that's all I really need to do. I thought the, Twilight Forest was not required at all for progression. Maybe it's unintended, but it seems like this is a requirement, which is just weird because I've never had to deal with this before. But let's get 2 buckets of water. I haven't gone to the Twilight because there's been no reason for me to go to the Twilight otherwise. I guess I'll just make the portal here. Probably doesn't matter too much. Give me that back. Also, I can turn my sounds up again. There we go. Immediately starts burning the flowers. Holy shit. I do actually have to go in it, though. So let's jump in. I haven't pre-generated anything in the Twilight. And I just don't have a reason to explore it. Frankly, I kind of wish that they still had a config option for, turning off the Twilight progression. Unfortunately, it is instead a command. If it wasn't for that, then I would just change it in the config. Because if I didn't have to worry about the progression in the Twilight, I would probably just go to the Twilight Forest and get a bunch of cave crystals early on. Because in the, like, Highlands biome, it's like, I don't know, like the second to last bit of the progression. For some reason, a lot of very favorable criteria are met, and lots of cave crystals just generate, they just spawn on the surface, in the Highlands. That, I don't even think that was intentional by Reika, but that is something that I've found before. I guess in a normal playthrough, well, in a... I was gonna say, I guess in a normal playthrough it might be something you'd want to do, but probably not. The Crystal Core recipes did not always used to have the recipe variant where you could make the primary and secondary clusters with boosted shards. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm just like falling through the world. That's pretty normal. Back when you had to just use shit tons of shards to make crystal cores, yeah, you would probably want to do something like this, because you were never really going to find enough crystal shards just through chest loot or even just by random caves. Unless you just did a lot of caving and a lot of looting. I mean, mind you, I think the desert structures did exist before the boosted shard crystal core recipes. But even still, like, you'd have to find a lot of them. Come on now, game. here we go. Did I get the progress? I don't think I fucking paid attention. I feel like I did. Yes. Yes, I did. So... and that second pop-up, multi-block casting. Okay. I'm glad I figured it out in any case and didn't waste too much time. And yeah, now there's gonna be like a whole lot of stuff that just unlocks. Had I just gone to the Twilight Forest sooner, I wouldn't have had this issue. That is a lot of stuff. Yes, you can make tinker tools out of chroma stone. I'm pretty sure they're like unbreakable super tools. I have never bothered to make them, because fuck that. This has been in the game like forever and it's never worked. I think the first version of ChromatiCraft I ever tried was, I think it was version 9, and it was in even back then. Okay. Well, that's left me with 23 blank fragments, and I can, yeah, I can go back. And we've got the infusion stand, the storage crystal charger, warped glass. The cloaking beacon has always seemed cool, but I've just never had a reason to make it. I'm actually surprised more abilities didn't unlock. But yeah, we got a lot more things to play with. I can now make iridescent crystals. This is what you need all that purification powder for, by the way. For 4 purification powder, you get 2 raw crystals. You put these raw crystals into an infusion stand, and you get these iridescent crystal shards, and then you craft them up into this to get iridescent crystal chunks. And you need like 6 chunks to make 1 power crystal, which is going to be still a little bit later. Let's see here. I think this is probably what I want to make next, just to progress. I shouldn't do that, though. I should make the crop farm. I just wanted to get that stuff unlocked. We got the area breaker, construction mirror, the casting stand, insertion, focus, and relay. Those are to kind of help with a little bit of earlier auto crafting. Like a little bit. The aura pouch. These stars, I almost like never make them. The construction star is similar to like a builder's wand. I guess that would basically be an upgraded builder's wand without making the like pseudo inversion sigil in the end. Absorption ring, I think that is basically a magnet. I've never made it before, but I'm pretty sure it's a magnet. The chain and splash gun, those are basically just like weapons. A lot of that stuff you kind of just make just to like see them, sort of. I'm pretty sure my bow like almost entirely outclasses them. I mean, the splash gun kind of like goes from like enemy to enemy. The infusion ring, yeah. The inventory simulator. This, by the way, well, as the name might suggest, So there's some items from various mods that will behave differently based on whether they are in a player's inventory or not. Such as, a good example of that is Tinker Tools with moss on them. Usually you have to actually have them in your inventory for them to repair. Or you can put them into the inventory simulator. Those aren't the only things that it can do. I mean, I guess if you, for some reason, had a few thousand, like, tainted goo, you could put them into an inventory simulator and they would, like, slowly over time disintegrate. But yeah, it's pretty much about it. It would be cool if you could use that for the pendants, but I don't think it works like that. It should, because I'm pretty sure everything just, like, uses the fucking player's ID. But yeah, so I need to make the infusion stand, which I actually need to make a second one of these for a while later. But this is why I made the couple extra item casting stands. I need to make a storage crystal charger, which that's going to be very easy. It would be neat to see something like this work, but I guess you never really figure out a way to do that. Construction mirror. What does this do? I've never used this before, but I guess you can use it to build repeating structures or something? So I guess you can, like, build something in one location and it'll copy it somewhere else. Interesting. Warp glass is basically like a sort of teleporter. I don't think it works across dimensions. I don't think so. And it's a little bit annoying because you have to, like, run back and forth between the two of them to link them up. But they're not really that expensive. I mean, this does take the spatial rifting powder, but I've already gone to the end, of course. The NEI item distributor. This, if I get into Applied Energistics, which I know I should eventually, but this basically this does a lot of things that normally you would need, like, a shitload of channels to be able to do even, like, one of the actions this does. But this can keep track of, like, I don't remember how many, either, like, 8 or 10 different items in your NEI system. Does it say? This keep track of a bunch of different items in your NEI system, and just sort of, like, request them when any of those items falls below a specific number. Area breaker, this is good for, I mean, you can just make holes, basically. You can make holes in a couple different shapes. Oh yeah, I think this is also powered by a storage crystal. Distribution node, I don't think I've used this before, but you have these, like... Oh, and that takes a element core. But you have these extraction and insertion nodes. I've always wanted to try this thing, but, like, soon enough here, as in when I make the repeater network, I'm just gonna, like, get Peace Broker, and like, none of this is gonna matter. I have to assume it must make, like, give you some kind of an invisibility effect or something. Maybe while also accounting for like wearing armor. So at least from the description, I think this is basically a magnet that you can, like, filter. And then there's these crystal cells. If I had an AE system, these are basically your ideal way of storing all of the various crystal-related items. The shards, the boosted shards, the cave crystals, the runes, the element stones. I mean, you would need a crystal cell for each one of those, but it holds like 16 types and a shit ton of storage space for each one. I have no idea what his idea ever was with these magic branches, because, yeah, unimplemented. But this is the infusion ring. You have to make this to make iridescent shards. I guess that's what the cloaking tower looks like. The render does look really cool, but I just don't think it's, like, worth making, really. I mean, I guess you unlock it before you would set up a repeater network, but still, it might be, like, slightly more useful if you unlocked it just a little bit sooner. Wait a minute. Well, yeah, you need the structure, but it's not that expensive, but I want to save the crystal focuses that I have. But yeah, I think before I do any of that, I am going to work on the crop farm, because that is long overdue, especially when I'm gonna be making iridescent shards. Because you saw the structure for that, it takes 16 buckets of liquid chroma, and you actually use those. Like, you use up all of that liquid chroma when you, turn raw crystals into iridescent shards. So my pathetic little, like, still manual berry farm setup is not going to cut it at all. So let's see, need steam engines. I need, oh, this is the time. Yep, I'm gonna be doing crop breeding, right? I'm trying to think how I might want to do this. The thing is, I don't think farming wheat is actually something I need to do. This is a really bad way of getting compost. Well, oh no, it's sludge that I need. I've looked through this list many times. Normally you want, like, saplings or leaves. Well, leaves are usually better. Yeah, it's silverwood saplings that give 32 sludge. So that literally makes the fastest sludge without needing to, like, figure out how you're gonna farm leaves, because the woodcutter can't do that. You can't put Silk Touch on there. because I don't think there's really any other type of crop that is actually like good for this. Yeah, no. Usually I set up a second woodcutter specifically to farm silverwood saplings, which because of the way that the like infinite sapling replanting works, there's like a certain setup I can do to just like mass farm silverwood saplings very quickly with like a bunch of block placers, and tally boxes are usually pretty useful for like modern like regulating items. Okay, well here's the thing. I need to make like a bunch more of these. Actually, I need to make 20 more of these. I can tear down this little farm. Yeah. I don't have a golem bell. Okay, good. Okay, just to make sure that wasn't going to pick up anything else. You get to be retired. I don't really know what to do with you, but I don't really need you anymore. Yeah, I think I'm going to make the farm here. It's mostly just going to be long. I think I'm going to make the fertility blooms first because that's going to speed up the process of actually breeding the crops. I know it might seem a little bit redundant to actually farm pink tulips, because I've got the tree farm, but honestly it's kind of worth it because I'm not going to be... I'm already not running the tree farm all the time. I mean, at some point I might stick some other tree in there and do that. What is she growling at? Hang on a sec. Alright. Dog needed some attention. Okay. I think I'm going to want the machines probably down here because they're very loud. Not like that. Okay, I have to take care of something. Alright, I'm finally back. Hopefully for good now. I need 3 fans. Just thinking how I want to do this part. I don't know. So I really don't need the cactus on me. I'm pretty sure I do not need it, at least. I should probably just make the, make the fertility blooms. I don't know. I was kind of thinking of another way of doing this. But I don't think I really need anything other than etherberries. Because to one side of this is going to be a big patch of jungle leaves, and that's going to be the etherberry farm. The etherberries are, of course, going to be spread about by the fertility blooms. Well, let's see. I've got 10. I mean, that one's got 2, but, like, I don't know. It's probably fine. Can I do anything with these? That's really lame that you can't do anything with these. Except void them, I guess. You can use the log itself as fuel, but that's all you can fucking do. Huh. I don't know if I really need, like, a fuel source, like, for anything in particular. I mean, if I do, then I guess that's what I would use the wheat for. I don't know. I'm just going to try to craft these things. So, I need leaves. I need flowers. I'm going to need more flowers than that. I need, like, 1 more essence berry bush. I don't need that. I could sleep. I'll need 2 more ender collectors just to cover the whole farm. I know I need Galazio shards. That should hopefully be enough, and I'll need redstone just to, like, craft them. Shears. Luckily, the iron farm is useful for something else, too. I mean, I guess I could just use 1/2 of the farm to, like, literally grow the rest of these plants, being, well, the clovers, the lotuses, and the ender flowers. I suppose I could do that. Okay, let's see here. I'm just straight up gonna need a lot more leaves than this. And of course, I'm in the biome with the most annoying leaves. feel like I've been tricked by that before. Let's pick up these. Might as well. I don't know how many I'll need altogether. Give. Okay. Hopefully that's enough leaves. You know, one thing I might do to try to get some gluttony shards is just bring this risque pendant with me to the nether and, like, a whole bunch of apples or something, and just keep eating. Let's see, I believe it is this, which I don't need this fucking many. I've got 23 vines. Well, not 23 vines. I'll have 23 blooms. Pretty sure 18, yeah. Committing. No, apparently I can't do math. Oh, it's because I ran out of leaves. Okay. Yeah, no, that's all right. Yep, there we go. And then for the actual blooms, I think I need something like this. I'm gonna need more shards. Yeah. Yep, 20. And that is going to be very much worth it. You know what else might be worth it? Just a normal shovel. Can I just get myself a normal shovel? Do I have sticks? Yes, I do. Okay. I don't need that. So, let me think, because I'm probably not really going to use those there. If I want to farm the other things, see, that's the row they'll grow on. This row is probably going to be crops. That's where the blooms would be, and then I would have bushes, and then ether berries. And then this will actually go out 1, 2, 3, 4 for all the jungle leaves. This could actually go out by 2. Although I suppose the ender flowers might try to spread more than that. I don't know. I don't know if the ender flowers can spread like up or down a block. Of course, I'm also pretty sure that all of these plants also grow a little bit faster if you have liquid underneath like the block they're planted on. So I might be making a trip to go get some liquid ender. Because it's either that or simply just have 2 rows with crops and then a third with the berries, and then I'll need the 3 fans. Now I don't need any gearboxes for these, so it's just going to be steam engine straight into fan. The accumulator might be here. I'm just placing these just, you know, to prevent an enderman from taking it. Well, from, like, letting water out when I eventually have water there. So, aqueous accumulator there, pipes, steam engine, this will be the fan. So that'll also be the fan. There won't be a fan here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I think all I really need is 2 enrichment vines. A little weird in that they only become solid blocks when they have like all when there's blocks all around them. Yeah. I will want to build something of a wall out over here. How many did I build it? 3? 1, 2, 3, yeah. 2, 3. Just to kind of catch any items that don't happen to get caught by the ender collectors, so that they don't just like go way the fuck off that way. Especially the berry bushes, those can go absolutely everywhere. Okay. I could do this with only one ender collector, like at the very end here. But considering the ender collectors like pick up the items before the entity is created, it's honestly better if I can just use the 3 of them to cover this whole farm. And I can use a bunch of block extenders from a drawer controller to collect them all. Because I think that's actually a little bit cheaper than trying to use tesseracts. And a little bit less to try to fiddle around with. But I guess I'll kind of show how, yeah. And I need one more, of course, but they grow very fast, especially when you have, 23 of them planted. You get your berries very quickly, and the fans, like, not like instantly harvest them, but pretty close to instantly harvest. So, yeah. That was like no time at all, and they're all fully grown, and they all have berries. For this next part, I do actually need, well, let's see. Like, I'm not going to have a fan here, so that's a thing. But this entire plot is going to be jungle leaves. And I'm not worrying about fans or anything. Like, I don't even think fans harvest them. I guess the scissorweed does. I might look into what the range on the scissorweed is, because otherwise I would just use block breakers. Even though I would need, like, 2 of them. Well, I would need 8, I guess. 1 from each end. Because the diamond block breakers break like 12 blocks in front of them. So yeah, I would need 1 from each end. I would need 8. But let's see here. Okay. Yeah. And there's actually going to be a hole underneath all of these, because this is where the liquid ender is going to go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And to get jungle leaves, I can just take some jungle wood out of that chest, put it in front of the woodcutter, and it's going to turn it into sapling. That's, by the way, kind of how I'm going to farm silverwood trees later, when I'm setting up ethanol. I wish I didn't have the sand here, but it isn't really going to affect anything. I don't know if one accumulator can do all 3. I might just make an upgraded accumulator for the water, because I'll have 3 steam engines. Yeah. And then I'll have to, like, just put water to the side here or something, and then till this, figure out how much sugarcane I'm going to use. Because, of course, I'm going to do Agricraft crops. Redstone can go back. Flowers and those leaves can go back. That stuff can go back. I don't have space to put it all back. Bars. I don't have any cobble in there, do I? This is cobble. Right, we don't need that there anymore. Do that. And jungle log. I need to get the I put the woodcutter in a chest. It is a little annoying that the enchantment overlay is like offset from the item, because Reika thinks that he has to do all of the textures in a special, unique way. Yeah. I've got 2 down there. Come on. There we go. Oh, but I need to be, like, harvesting. Yeah. Let me just immediately forget about whatever the hell I was doing. And they're too fucking tall. Oh, that was weird. Okay. I mean, if I ever really need jungle saplings again, I can literally do what I just did there. Because now I can just, like, grow a line of these and use some bone meal. Give me the bone meal. You know what, actually, just because it'd be a little more interesting. I could also just place the trees here. Yup. I think I am gonna want to like force grow these other ones. There we go. And that's pretty much already all of the jungle leaves I'll ever need for anything. That creeper sound really got me there for a sec. Yeah, that's pretty satisfying. Oh. I really don't even have to care about these ones that are now in the holes. I really don't need the saplings. Just gather up all the wood. Builder's wand. Awesome. I probably really don't even need any more jungle leaves anymore, either. So, goodbye. I just don't need them. In fact, I think even with diamond block breakers at both ends, there's still going to be like one block somewhere in the middle here that's not going to get caught, and that's perfectly fine. I guess you could alternatively do it with like water and a bunch of pistons, but nah. It is going to be a lot of diamonds, though, so I probably won't actually make the block breakers until later. But when I put the once I put the ether berries in, they're going to grow like super fast, anyways. Oh, I do actually need some leaves, even though I'm just going to fucking pick everything back up. Okay, yeah, one stack's fine. Okay, so as much as I don't really want to, I do have to run out and get Liquid Ender. That's all Magic Forest. Well, Rainbow Forest and Magic Forest. I guess that's an Ender Forest. That might be the closest one. Journey map, why? Yeah. Okay. I know I'll have to make another trip out later. Fuck it, I'll make a drum. If I make a drum and I fill up a drum, I won't have to make another trip later, which is honestly going to save me more time. It'll be worth the iron. Wait, do I have any iron in here? Yeah, okay. I've only needed to pull from the farm like once so far, so that's pretty good. That was pretty early. Put that back. And glider, staff of traveling. Good, and we're off. Come on. There we go. Of course, I'll have to sleep like ASAP. Okay. To take care of a thing real quick. Okay. Hopefully the Fluovac should just insert into the drum. I don't see why it wouldn't. Fucking zombies. Oh yeah, that little fucker is gonna run around and collect things. What kind are you? You're a thaumaturge. I could kill him. I don't have, like, looting or repossession or anything, though. I don't have any way of, like, collecting him. I don't have a lasso on me. I don't even know if they can be collected by lassos. I'm not sure. But I guess for now, and probably especially because of the version, I guess I just have to use this. I could try to kill him with my pickaxe. I don't know if that'll really work. So I'd be very surprised if he was still here when I leave. Well, like, if I come back. Jesus, well, I guess they do, like, actively run away from you. Oh, nothing. Damn it! So that's, like, the only way to get that particular focus. The wand foci. I mean, not that it's, like, terribly useful, I guess. I mean, I guess you can, like, upgrade it and actually make it do, like, pretty nasty things. Like, actually be a fairly effective debuffing weapon. Hopefully this will take care of any needs I have for Liquid Ender. And if it somehow doesn't, I can come back here with a teleportation pump. Or I could just melt down Ender Pearls, I suppose. Let's see what happens first, if the Fluovac will run out of energy, or if the drum will fill. I'm actually not sure. This thing is really nice, though. Normally, I, like, almost never play with thermal expansion. The most I played with it was Agrarian Skies, like the first one, where, like, the autonomous activators don't take energy because it was 1.6. I have, like, a pack myself that I think I started it probably like 6 or 7 years ago, centered around ChromatiCraft. Like a challenge pack. I've never released it. Maybe someday I should release it. But it's a challenge pack where you actually start off in the Nether. And you have to, like, You have to kind of progress your way from the Nether to the Deep Dark, then the Twilight Forest, then the Overworld. And, you know, eventually you would complete the ChromatiCraft dimension. And I had, like, a whole HQM set up and everything. I never got it, like, completely finished. Particularly for a large chunk of, like, ChromatiCraft progression. How much do I have here? Okay, that's pretty fucking good. That and the fact that he, like, keeps changing progression every once in a while. But I don't know. I have no idea how much time I've spent making that pack in the past. Because I've customized nearly everything that you probably could. I've got roguelike dungeons. All the dungeons are customized. All the loot tables are customized. All of the loot tables are customized for, like, the dungeons. All of the, well, not only the roguelike dungeons, but, like, all the normal dungeons, and kind of as a byproduct, all the ChromatiCraft dungeon loot. Because those don't actually have their own tables. They just kind of, like, derive things from the other tables. I think the only thing I never customized was Twilight Forest loot, and that's only because up until, like, one of the newer versions of loot tweaks, you couldn't. But yeah, all the dungeon loot, a lot of changed recipes, a lot of them actually, well, I had metallurgy. Where the hell is the house? Oh, Jesus, I'm just moving forward under no volition of my own. Just like earlier. I had metallurgy, which, if you know anything about metallurgy, it's a shitload of different ingots and alloys and whatever, and I actually had reasonable uses for all of the metallurgy alloys. All of them. There's barely any recipes that just take plain iron or gold. Like, almost none. I pretty much substitute them all out with, like, Damascus steel, and whatever the hell the other one is. Or just different various things. Okay. I think I'm gonna just, like, place this down up here and link my bucket to it. Specifically this bucket. Not that bucket, that's Ethereal Luma. I need this one. Oh, I probably need to, like, do that. Yeah, okay. And put it in place mode. I've got them up here. The 2 ether berries I found. Now, I'm pretty sure this liquid is actually the thermal expansion one, but I'm fairly certain that all of Reika's stuff actually checks for either fluid, because usually the thermal expansion one just kind of gets favored for some reason. I know I could put some other crop in between these. I'm not really sure what I would do, though. But for example, let's place that there and place that there. And if we give it some time, they're affected by that. I could put like the Luma Lotus and well, here, I need it. Oh, yep, there we go. They're spreading. What does this actually take? Motive dust. And that's dropped by the Ender Flowers. Yeah, okay. There. These first few, of course, I'm going to just shear and place back down because they're going to spread faster. And of course, they're going to spew out a ton of particle effects. But I kind of just have all these empty spaces here that are not benefiting from the fertility blooms. I know you can certainly make a better farm for these than this. Like, if you were solely designing a farm to just shit out ether berries, you could do it pretty easily. I mean, hell, you could just put more enrichment vines under here. But you could also just have, you know, the jungle leaves all around. But at the rate that this will eventually pump out, it's kind of unnecessary. They've already got enough for the whole farm. I have a feeling that these other ones that I've planted need to, like, warm up a little bit. Yeah. And the way that these plants, the way that their spreading works, essentially, well, this actually applies for all of them, is if a given plant has two of the same plant anywhere adjacent to it, then it will not try to spread anymore. Even if it's one of these ones that kind of like spreads outwards like this. Which I think this only applies to these and the ender flowers. Because the clovers and these Luma lotuses will only spread adjacent to themselves. So yeah, if they end up doing like a 2x2, then they all just stop. Or sometimes they might go off in a line like this. So, like, this one still has potential to spread. And this one could put one here. But that's about it. And, yeah. That's why they kind of end up with these patterns. Usually they're just kind of in lines or in squares. But the ender flowers, if you get enough of them and you leave them around long enough, they just take over everything. I don't even know that ender flowers can spread adjacent. I mean, they probably can, it's just rare for that to happen. And unfortunately, they're the ones that I need to make those inventory inserters, the item inserters. Now I'm probably going to shear a few of these just to kind of keep them in a chest, so that I always have them on hand, just like in case of anything. Yeah. But as that fills up, I'm just going to like manually harvest it once in a while. Because I do need like a couple of stacks of etherberries for when I make chromastone, which isn't too far away. We're going to these in the charger. I don't need those seeds. I don't know why I've got this flesh, but there it goes. I can take those out of there. Jungle leaves. Yeah. I don't know what well, I am actually going to use a couple hoppers in this. This farm is definitely not done. I'm going to make one more steam engine, which is what I need this for, and I'll probably need this stuff for too. I know it'll take a copper. Impeller, that's tin. And some HSLA. Third steam engine, and I need a fan, and this time I need this fan, which is just impeller and wood. Because I need 3 fans, I need to make 2 more of these. Go. Put those back in there. The HSLA, I need an accumulator. Well, I could do it like that. And I probably want to upgrade this thing. Give me iron, redstone. I'll need glass. A bucket. Oh, I need some Invar. If I'm gonna try to upgrade it, I need Invar. So I've only got 2. That's going to be 8. 16, okay. Tin gear. Machine frame. Glass. I need 2 copper gears. Actually, don't I have a copper gear? I do. Good, that's plenty of Invar. Okay. I think just upgrading the accumulator should do what I need it to. So I keep carrying around this stupid storage crystal. I don't need it. I can put this wood away. The ingots and that. I do need heat lamps. 3 heat lamps. I'll probably also want to make a, oh, come on now. I will probably want to make, what the hell am I thinking of? No, I don't want it like that. Water. I was going to say something. I cannot remember what the hell I was going to say. Okay, this seems to be doing fine. I probably could have a 4th one if I really wanted to, but this seems okay. And I'm not actually going to run the fans until, like, I can place them down, but I'm not going to put the heat lamps on until I have the ender collectors and everything, because otherwise I'm just immediately going to have, like, a billion berries everywhere. And yeah, like almost a stack, just like that. It's pretty good. You actually use 16 ether berries well, you can use up to 16 ether berries whenever you do shard boosting to speed it up or alloy making to speed it up. If you actually use 16 berries, then when you make alloys, you will double the output. So this is like very important for making chromastone ever, because the resources that it takes to make one, if you've got ether berries, you'll get 4, because you'll duplicate all of the ingredients, and then you'll duplicate the output of, you know, all of that. So yeah, that's very nice. So I need to make the drawer controller and 2 more ender collectors. I know I obviously don't have the actual crops put in, but I would like to get this going, because if I can get this running, then well, then the berries will be processing the essence berries. Ender pearls. This obsidian, I need more obsidian. You have got to be kidding me. That's probably going to be audible in the background. I don't know why a small town in the middle of fucking nowhere has to run this fire alarm at almost 11 o'clock at night. I haven't been running my timer. Fuck. Does that even... I'm pretty sure that's getting picked up, because, yeah, it's pretty loud. I've heard that thing go off at like 3 a.m. as well. It's irritating. What the hell am I grabbing? Put that in there. Got 3 ender collectors, heat lamps, drawer controller. Got these drawers. I just kind of need like a basic generic drawer. Yeah, that'll be fine. I do want to make them all out of the dark oak. Let's see, I need these. I'm gonna need 3 more. Suppose I'll just take those now. Stone. I need redstone. Two comparators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diamond. Let's see. Want some dark oak. Those can only hold like 4 stacks of wood, can't they? I probably should put some kind of upgrade on there. I don't happen to know offhand how many I actually need. I also don't remember the spacing. But let's see. 1, 2, well, yeah. Had it above there, so. What is their range? Like almost 3 blocks-ish? Four? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so if I like drop something there, yeah, there's nothing, but if I drop it there, then yeah, okay. So 2, 3, 4. I am gonna have to make a second chroma collector. I know I could just move that one, but yeah, I might as well just keep it there. I'll make a second one. Actually, a lot of times I'll make like 4 of them because I'll be doing the Zambaro crystal thing where I'll just like AFK overnight and collect my liquid chroma that way. But this is a speed run, so I don't really have that option. That's why I've had to, you know, do stuff like this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah. And obviously this is, well, I'm going to have the actual storage at the other end. So the drawer controller is going to go here. I have to kind of go back to my notes a little bit. Oh, also, well, 1, 2, 3. Well, they're on this block. I might want them out by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not sure if I really want that. Oh no, I'm stupid. I don't have to worry about that at all because I'm just gonna put item filters in these. That's right. Okay. So, actually I can use that tape to just move that like hair on my tongue or some shit. Let's see, I need canola, sugarcane. So, let's just say, like... God damn it. I wish it didn't do that. I wish it would place from where you're actually, like, facing. Oh, yeah, nice. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's gonna be an output. Well, it's gonna output 7 things. Yeah, and of course it's gonna do that because I haven't put the filters on them yet. But I don't know. We can just say that wheat goes here. Actually, no. We kind of actually want these in certain places. Wheat can go there. I really hope I have more than 1 canola seed. I don't. Okay. Well, I can just bone meal it. We got netherwort, sugarcane, cinder pearl. Yeah. Yes, I just planted 1 and got 24 back. That's kinda how this canola stuff is. I actually might want this like here. I think I want the canola there. Sugarcane can go there. Another wart here. this is gonna be okay. Because I'm gonna like hook some stuff up to this directly off of the drawers. I don't have cotton at all in this, do I? No, I don't. So, yeah, having a mob farm that spits out spiders is kind of important. Otherwise, I guess you could have a sheep farm and just like grind the wool down for string. But I need a piece of pink dye. Good. And then I'm pretty sure I've got some a little bit of tape left to just get that thing with. Do I want it there? I don't know. It probably doesn't matter too much. I can optionally like make a couple more steam engines and grinders and hook them up to the canola oil there to start getting lubricant. I guess so that whenever I start RotaryCraft, I'll just have some lubricant. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I might. There's the tape. That's gonna like think that it has an item in it. Okay, they all need to have void upgrades. Like, they all definitely need void upgrades. I'll probably put a storage upgrade on this. I don't know. It's probably not really that necessary. I don't know. I might just put storage upgrades on all of them. But let's also make some filters. I need some string. Ether berries are going to go up here. Because if I don't have filters on these things, then, like, those ender collectors are just going to get, like, they're going to get jammed up. How do I even do that? I think I might need redstone. Yeah, okay. I don't need these ender pearls. I've got 6 storage upgrades, so I guess well, I've got the upgrade templates. I need more sticks. Because if I don't have these, then the farm is definitely going to jam up. Let's use the key. And there we go. It's so nice that those can just stack like that. And I could do this with tesseracts, but it's I'm just gonna do block extenders. These basic ones. Although I wish they weren't a fucking teser, because they do have like a little like animation thingy in them. I'm gonna need more than 4. That's for damn sure. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna need, but I'm literally just gonna make a big line of them. Hopefully that will be fine. Glass. I had glass on me. I literally had glass on me. I need iron and I need pearls. What else does it take? Okay, yeah, literally just... Oh, and obsidian. Iron. I need more iron. Did I have more iron in here? I don't think so. I think I pulled it all out. Yeah, okay. So, iron farm. Soon enough, I'll be going to the Nether again anyways, and I'll probably just end up getting a lot more scrap stuff. Sure would help if I made the panes first. Hoping that should be enough. Put away the glass, iron, redstone, drawers, chests, sticks. Well, even though I am immediately going to need lots of sticks. I need to put this shit away too. There we go. Yeah, okay. Put the void upgrades on everything. Of course, I'm pretty sure I already put a void. Yep, void. And block extenders. Okay, yeah, I thought I would need the extra 2. They are annoyingly going to do that, but I guess that's fine. Yeah, I think it's still okay if I just try try to do the crop improving here. Put that away. Need that. I don't know. I'll need sand. Okay. Where the fuck did I put my special seeds? I've got the cinder pearl, I've got the pink tulip. Do I just not have a sugarcane seed? I thought I did. I can't just turn these into seeds. I'm pretty darn sure of that. Yeah, no. Well, let's take this, and I might not even need this watering can, but we got it. I know this is exactly the kind of thing that Reika hates, because later in ChromatiCraft there is an item collector, which acts pretty much exactly like these, except it can cover a massive area, but it takes power. And these do not. I also don't really need a massive area, and honestly, farms are kind of the only thing you would need that for anyways. I need a hoe. That's what I need. There we go. Probably going to make a quick trip to a village to hopefully get some sugarcane seeds. Make tons of sticks. Oh, these grow on sand. That's right. Actually, one issue I might have is weeds. Right. If they become anything other than the plant that it needs to, then I have to just immediately get rid of it. But yeah, conveniently these just drop the dye straight away. Sometimes I have liked that, sometimes I have not. Because sometimes I just want the flowers. course it would rain because I haven't slept in probably like 1 day. It's probably been more than that, but still. What are these? These are probably just gonna be, yeah, basic bitch ones. Oh, well. Yeah, there we go. This is amazingly fast, though, I have to say. What are we at? Yeah, we're getting close. Kinda. Okay, these are probably 10-10-10s. Yep. I don't need like a ton of them, but again, I just want to keep a couple to just kind of, well, have. I'm pretty sure it's not the fact that it's raining. I think actually the fertility blooms actually might hydrate the soil around them, like at least of the area that they affect. I think. Which if they do, then that's pretty nice. Come on. Come on. Okay. So yeah, it's already got like that much pink dye in there. There is something from another mod of his called ArchiSections, which literally only has one block. Room definition controller. you can kind of like pre-plan out spaces and put these controller things in. And if you're not within its area, none of the blocks or anything inside that space will render at all, like forcibly. So like I wouldn't have to worry about these like 10 block extenders rendering. There's also particle filters from ExpandedRedstone, which I might place a couple down, because that's a little bit ridiculous. I need canola next. I think those can just sit there. I am gonna go and back to home. I'm gonna hope that there's sugarcane in that village there. Yes, the Lumapods generating on the village houses. Is there sugarcane? It does not look like it. Not in this one. I might take... Oh, that's probably a... Those are probably pretty good wheat seeds. So I guess I'll start with those when I do that. Where's the next closest village that might have something? This village over here. It's actually by that the black pylon. I didn't bring a traveling rod. I'm actually kind of thinking I might take another break here soon, just because I'm really hungry. I think French toast sounds pretty good. I haven't had that in a long time. I kind of just want something easy. Guess I'll check and see if this got any crystal growths. Which it certainly looks like it a little bit. Yeah. It can go a little bit more. What did I say earlier? That I would like never be back over here? And that's the black pylon that like I'm gonna be hooking up. Well, fuck me. That's all weeds. Shit. shit. Okay, where's the next closest to here? There's one up there. I can hope. But yeah. It wouldn't have all these crystals growing on it if I didn't have the spot loader there. So it's nice to know that something is working. You know, maybe the next time that I actually play a casual pack, or I guess play a pack casually, as long as it's got Buildcraft in it, maybe I'll actually try and make a point of playing with, well, I'm trying to like form sentences and like do things at the same time, which I apparently can't fucking do. But I should make a point to actually try to use oil as a fuel. Even though, as I say that, I know that's kind of a disaster. Well, probably, it'd be annoying, because... So, I think, with those oil wells, I mean, I know usually there's like a huge pit of oil underground, but like, you know, it's a limited amount. I'm pretty sure once you run through all of it, though, there's usually like usually in NEI or in the creative menu, you can see like a bedrock looking type block that says it's an oil well or even like a water spring. The village is over here. That's another black pylon. I feel fair. I don't know why I hit that with a sword instead of the pick. Oh, sugarcane. Sugarcane. Yes, sugarcane. And another sugarcane. Please. I don't need that dirt. Okay, excellent. If you use a Buildcraft pump, I'm not even, like, completely sure, because I've just never done it, but I feel like I've heard this, that the, like, bedrock source for the oil well, will actually give a, like, unlimited but slowly like amount of oil. So like you'll pump a big oil well and you'll get like a ton of oil that's going to last you a pretty long time, but then it all runs dry, but you get like kind of like a trickle amount after that. But I feel like to keep up like a good oil supply, then that means that you would basically need to have like a bunch of pumps just like everywhere in your world, in different spots, probably with tesseracts and chunk loaders. Or, well, probably, I mean, spot loaders would probably be enough, but still, you'd have to chunk load them. Let me go forward. That and that. I can put one of those away. I don't need 2 separate sacks of sand. I can put that away. And I don't need this. Yeah, good. I do actually plan on having this. This crop farm is basically going. It's supposed to be the crop farm that I'm basically going to use until the end of the game. Like, that's how much this crop farm should hold me over. Kind of why I'm not really keeping any. I'm not 10-10-10ing all the crops because I don't need to. It's just gonna be a waste of time because I don't need all the crops. I kind of only need a couple. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, well, okay. There we go. There's no reason for that to take so long. Crap, why so many weeds? Yeah, if those ether berries are left alone long enough, they will eventually cover the entire pad. I think it was these. I'm gonna grow one of these off to the side, I think, just to kind of show them. Oh, motherfucker. Come on. Okay. I'm only gonna need those 4 canola plants. I'm pretty sure I'll only need those 4 canola plants. Well. Come on now. Game? Game? Excuse me? What? That was a crash? What the fuck did that crash for? What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use this opportunity to just turn the fucking weeds off. Hopefully this isn't going to give me some dumbass missing ID error. Because I don't really think that weeds really add anything. Oh, I'm probably still running the time. I'll pause that. You know, I'm just gonna use this as a reason to go take a break and make some food. And I'll be back later. So yeah.